Hi, today we will be talking about our company named Presense. There are four co-founders, Arvind, Manish, and Surojit, who have combined 30 years of deep tech, computer vision, and artificial intelligence background. And me, I'm Sahil Sharma. I am currently practicing physician with Advocate Aurora Healthcare System, bringing medicine perspective for this technology. So the problem that we're trying to tackle is a rapidly aging population with multiple medical problems who are depending on caregivers and hospital services. Due to the continued growth of the healthcare expenditure, Affordable Care Act was introduced, and part of the Affordable Care Act is Medicare shared saving plans, which has been slowly implemented in the US healthcare system and is still in the process of getting implemented. This leads to promote patient care at an outpatient setting, which includes assisted living facility, skilled nursing facility, hospice, home with home healthcare system. We're looking at the financial interests of the hospitals and elderly care centers. And the other aspect that we're also looking at is the emotional perspective of the stakeholders, which includes the patients themselves, the cost to them, and the caregivers, children, siblings, or someone who's caring for them, providing them some more support. So the solution for this problem is Presense. Presense is an artificial intelligence geared continuous monitoring system designed to reduce the hospital visits for vulnerable and at-risk population. It provides real-time health data and notification to designated caregivers for any significant event. Presense utilizes a camera with an in-house server to monitor the patient while simultaneously creates a patient baseline. It will also notify the designated caregiver, a family member, or medical staff member via text or application for any significant event. Presense is a HIPAA compliant, sensitive for elderly needs, and the data is secured locally without storing any images. So our market strategy, our go-to-market, our service is attractive to, it's broadly attractive, but main customers would be B2B, healthcare institutions, and B2C individuals as well too, because it provides a solution for the rapidly changing medical field and its pay structure while improving the patient's quality of care. Healthcare institution can utilize their services to promote care at an outpatient setting, which can reduce the expenditure while improving the quality of care due to reduced hospital length of stay, which can also reduce healthcare complications or opportunistic infection, which patients get while they're inpatient. Total available market is 2.8 trillion per year. Serviceable available market is $280 billion per year, and serviceable obtainable market is around $70 billion per year, and it's expected to grow by 11% every year. So our competitive advantage right now, the market is fairly new. There are a few big players. One is AltumView, which only looks at the fall detection systems. Care.ai is geared to collect objective data and is utilized for inpatient services only. And Apple Watch detects fall after the fall has occurred. It does not prevent it. So Presense collects subjective data, patient's behavior patterns, creates a baseline of the patient, leading to an alert system if the patient has a significant event. Example includes new onset of cough, altered mental status, confusion, abnormal gait. Presense also collects data on environmental changes like wet floor, rugs in an inappropriate places, or object in a location leading to high risk for fall. Our ask for this is for grant assistance, and I'm looking forward to answer any questions that you may have.
Thank you, Sal. Could you stop sharing your screen, please?
Can you is that okay?
Let's try with that one more time.
Did it work or no?
No.
Oh gosh, let me see if that works.
Perfect. Now we
not technologically advanced. Got the three guys for that.
That would be your first hire.
Yeah.
to answer Martin. Martin, would you like to go first this time?
Sure.
Sure. Thank you so much for the presentation. Couple questions. You mentioned it proactively senses when falls and things of that nature might occur. Is that the only differentiator you see, or the main differentiator, and are there others? And then secondly, how have conversations been with health systems in selling this?
So so that is a big differentiator. Is the whole medicine is about being proactive, and the sooner you catch things, the lower risk and the complications the patient's going to have. So yeah, that is a big differentiator for us. Healthcare institutions are very open to this. We have an MVP in place, but we're still working on it to make it better to my standard level before I go to the healthcare institution, because there are something that's in my mind that I wanted to do before I presented to the hospital system, which I work with. And I worked with the president and the CEO, and they're very open to this. And they're open to actually pilot the program as well too. So the people are looking into something, because right now majority of them are looking into fall risk, anything else.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Stephanie, would you like to go next?
Yes, I have a question about your continuous monitoring system. I think it's really important. So I want to know how unique is your AI continuous monitoring system, and want to know if you have like both hardware and software solutions.
So we do have the hardware and the software solution. That's our MVP right now. Our hardware solution is going to be, it will work the best for assisted living facility or skilled nursing facility, but individuals as well too. It stays in-house. It's hardwired in the location where the patient or patients can be. Nothing is cloud and no images are stored. So that's why it's different from other systems. And the software solution is basically, we want to keep it as text messages, but we are also working on application system as well too, where Presence can be utilized with either the hospital healthcare institution apps by themselves or simple text messages that the patient's family members can use. So it just depends on. So those are the two-prong approach we're looking at for communications.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Geoffrey?
Thank you for your presentation, and obviously speaks my language. So curious about, during the pandemic, one of the things that has been absolutely highlighted, but we know it was an issue before too, was social isolation. How are you going to use your tool in a way that could spot social isolation before significant issues arise?
Social isolation, meaning like family members not able to see their loved ones while they're in the nursing facility, or?
It could be in nursing facilities, but it also could be at home. So it obviously could be, the fact that they're lonely, the fact that they're dealing with depression, mental health,
So there won't be any two-way video communication, because as soon as you start putting the images into the cloud, no matter how much protective measures you take, you still are putting it into the cloud. So it has to be local. And that's one of the main reasons we're not doing any kind of image storage at all. So I don't think in a social isolation aspect, only thing benefit that the patient's family members or loved ones will benefit from is that they have data and they can be notified or they will be notified if there's an event. It could be elderly abuse, fall, confusion status, anything like that. And so that provides them a peace of mind. But I don't think we can work on getting that isolation away, because for that we have so much technology out there, right? You can do video chat right now that we're doing. So I hope that answered your question.
Perfectly, thank you.
Thank you. I can speak for myself. This is therapeutic to me. Maybe this would help.